Hi Aquarius, welcome to your general reading for May 2020. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. Okay, let's just jump right into your reading. For the first card out, we have the Page of Cups. So it looks like maybe somebody wants to send you a little love letter. They want to send you a little token of their affection. Hey Aquarius, I'm sorry I was gone for a little, but I'm back. Page of Cups is really light energy, emotional energy. They're handing you their cup, and look, it has a little fish in it. So I hope you like fish. This is the Six of Cups. So someone's getting a little nostalgic, a little dreamy maybe, thinking about the past and what you guys have done together. They want to maybe get back together too. This is a card of reconciliation, of soulmate energy. Some like to even say that maybe you've known each other in a past life. It's really beautiful, kind-hearted card, full of affection. So I think this person's really thinking about you, and maybe getting back together, and he wants to give you a little flower. Because he sees you or she sees you as the Nine of Cups. This is a card of satisfaction, happiness, or wish fulfillment. So I think, you might be this person's wish fulfillment. They see a lot in you. They want to be with you. They would love it if they could have back what they had. You made them smile, you made them laugh. You made them plump with affection. This is a card of almost like a little gluttony. So you really filled, a big purpose in this person's life. It's cup energy, so it's really happy and emotional fulfillment. So this person is thinking about you and would love to get back with you. But I think there's some sadness here. I think you've had to let something go. Three cups knocked down indicate that perhaps there was a three-party situation, but I don't know if you're really ready to move on. This was a painful experience. The black cape, the long black cape this person wears is symbolic of some kind of grief and pain, and we've had to let something go. So I don't know if you're ready to really let this person back in. You have two cups standing behind you. This is the the silver lining card where, maybe one thing ends and another begins. I don't know if it's going to begin with this person again, but it talks of some kind of grief. And you're hurt. You're heartbroken. As the center of your reading, the heart of your reading is the Knight of Cups. So it went from the Page to the Cups to the Knight of Cups. And this person is coming in a little bit more mature now. Maybe it started out as just a tender little text message or email, and maybe now this is actual, like, hey, let's go out to dinner, which we can't, so maybe we could do a Zoom meeting instead and eat Chinese food while looking at each other through a screen. But yeah, it's still very emotional and loving and amorous and all that wonderful stuff, but this is still a knight. It's not a king. This knight likes to wander in and wander out and, make you all giggly and look, it's a lot of fun for a while, but I don't know if the Knight of Cups is really that serious. Okay, he's a little fanciful, head up in the clouds, he likes to daydream, and right now he's certainly daydreaming of you. I don't know if that's something you really want to go back to, though. So you have to make a decision. Okay, do you go left, do you go right? What are you going to do? This is not an easy decision, especially if somebody really hurt you. But this card talks about, the water in the background being your emotional energy. And I think instead of choosing with your mind, with, your thoughts, you're going to really have to let the emotional waves take force, listen to your emotions, use your intuition, because right now it looks like you're blocking this person, maybe not physically, like through like any technological means, but maybe you're just really not ready to talk to this person. Okay, so maybe take some time out, because even though you did have a great time with this person, and maybe you used to go out to bars and drink and have fun and hang out. Once again, there is a third cup here, so maybe somebody put a wedge between you two. And I mean, there is abundance here with all like the fruit on the ground and everything. And this is a card of joy, but maybe it's not so much fun when three's a party, or was it three's a crowd? So, although you had fun with this person and you maybe would really love to go back to them, you are stuck in your thoughts. This kind of gives you a little anxiety because I don't think you want to be hurt again. I think all these thoughts are running through your mind over and over again. Thoughts of going back. You can easily leave these thoughts and take the trail of water back, but it might lead you straight to the Knight of Cups, and I'm not sure if you want to be there. You're kind of tied up, a little anxious. But in the end, you will know your own truth. You will have clarity over the situation. It might take some time, but I think whatever you need to do, you will do. This card kind of promises that you will see the light of day, that you will break ground, you will have this aha moment. You're going to realize that, you know what, this isn't a good person for me, and you're going to move on. Or, I don't know, maybe this person will surprise you. This is a beautiful card of knowing, of knowledge, your own truth and your own value. Okay, so deeper insight and perspective into maybe your own needs and desires, and it might lead you back to this person if, it seems right. So let's go clarify these cards and see what's going on here. Let's take a deeper look. Let's start with the Page of Cups. What does the Page of Cups want to say? Page of Cups. Yeah. It looks like this person would really love a new start to love. He or she would love to give you even a bigger cup of their love, would love to extend their compassion and all their feelings for you. I always see the Two of Cups is not like a deeply emotional card, but it is the start. It's two people coming together. They're mirroring each other. It is an extension of forgiveness, of love. I don't know if you're ready for this, but they seem like they might be trying to step it up a little. So, yeah, it's a beautiful card. Let's see where this goes. Six of Cups. So they're thinking about you. They're thinking about all the past days and nights, movie nights, and walking through the park and all the laughter. They would love a reunion once again with you. What else does the Six of Cups want to tell us? What else does the Six of Cups want to tell us? Well, it looks like maybe this person has had the aha moment himself or herself. Maybe they see now what they've failed to see before. The Swords is all about having a new perspective, or the Ace of Swords is a new perspective. It's a deeper perspective, having some serious, clear insight. So if the person you're thinking about didn't have this before, he or she might be breaking some new ground. This sword is piercing through the crown above it. So that kind of tells me that they're seeing more than just this, what you just had as like a fling. Like this is supposed to stand for like the material world, and they're breaking ground with that. So it's kind of like they're seeing deeper, more a higher awareness with you. That's what I'm trying to say, higher awareness. So they see it now. They didn't before. Maybe they, like I said, I think maybe they just took you for granted, took advantage of the situation. And then when you left, it was like, oh, sorry, Aquarius, didn't mean that. You know, you only, as they say, absence makes the heart grow fonder. Sometimes it takes a couple of rounds. Okay, so we have the Nine of Cups. So this person knows that you were everything to them. You were their wish fulfillment. You filled all their cups. You made them very happy. You made them laugh. Yeah, so this person looks like they're ready to build something. They want to work with you. They want to start building maybe a healthier, better relationship than you had. I mean, I think they want to come with you to really work on it, come to you to work on it. They want to talk. They want to work hard on this. They're getting a little bit more serious. We went from the Page of Cups all the way to the Three of Pentacles. This is a bit more serious. This is a cathedral these people are building. So it's a place of spiritual institution, and I think this person is seeing something a little bit more deep with you. Maybe the situation started out kind of immaturely, but I think they're maybe a little bit more ready. Five of Cups. But you're still grieving. You're still hurt. You're still looking down at those three cups. You're watching the water pass. Oop, you got two cards here. So, all right. So if this was, say, a third-party situation, you're well aware of what happened. You know, we have the Three of Cups and the Five of Cups card, and now we have the Three of Cups again. So, 333. I think because the situation was so hurtful, you are going to take your time. You're not going to go very fast at all. I think you're going to really think this one out. Look, this horse isn't even moving. I don't even know if it's ever going to move. You might just stay stable where you are. This is a very reliable person, so I think right now you're trusting in yourself. I see this as your energy and not the other person. I think you're going to have to really think this through, be methodical, go and just take one step at a time. Don't rush. Don't rush. Because, I mean, this person right here, the Knight of Cups, might feel like, okay, let's just, no pun intended, but let's just jump back on that horse. And you're like, yeah, I don't know, buddy. I think I'm just going to stay here and wait it out at the feeding trough. Okay, so Knight of Cups, what do you have for us, Knight of Cups? What are you bringing to us in that cup? Is it bullshit? What do we have going on here, Knight of Cups? What's in there? Okay. All right, so maybe he or she is bringing on the big bang of the King of Pentacles. This is stable energy. This is mature energy. So now we went from the Page to the Knight to the King. And this is the big daddy of the kings because he has his big pentacle and he's full of abundance, and he really loves to take care and nourish and nurture relationships. He's made it. He's got it all going on. So it does seem to appear underneath the the Ace of Swords. So maybe this person realizes that they need to step it up if they want to be with you. Okay? So, actions speak louder than words. So if this person is serious and really seems to have gotten his or her stuff together, this is a good energy to work with. Okay, so, but I don't know. You'll have to choose. You'll have to really Feel those waves of emotion and see where they push you. They're going to push you deeper into this. Oh. Well, we have the Two of Pentacles here. So, yeah, you're still weighing your options. You're going back and forth and back and forth. You're juggling all these thoughts, you know. Let's pull another one out for that because it's kind of the same card. It's a balance. You're trying to find this balance between your thoughts, your heart, and your mind. Maybe your heart is saying yes, but your mind is saying no. What else? What else do these Two of Pentacles have to say? Well, at the very least, I think you need to move into calmer waters with this place. The swords indicate, at the very least, a serious, deep conversation. That's what swords indicate. It's the element of communication, or the element of air, and we talk about communicating, speaking, talking about our truth. So I think before you even commit to anything on either side, whether you go back or you move forward without this person, I think moving into calmer waters with a serious, insightful, honest, communicative conversation. Speaking your truth. So you might be moving ahead with or without, but this card does indicate serious conversation. No joking, no slandering. It's just the honest truth. You know, no name calling or anything like that. It's like, let's get in this boat and we're going to row the F out there and just tell it like it is. Just set it all on the table. Okay? Because if this boat tips, that's it. No one's going anywhere. I hope you know how to swim. Three of Cups. Three of Cups. What does Three of Cups have to say? Okay, so you got two cards out. The first card is Strength. So I think I see this card as working for both your energies. I think this person has been working up the courage to come back and say something. I think this person really has to put aside his or her own pride. No pun intended with the lion there. But, you know, it's hard to put your ego aside and say, I was wrong. I did a bad thing. So I think this person's really working on that. And he or she realizes that he has to, or she has to, use compassion, gentleness in order to get to you, through to you. Because you also have the Queen of Cups, and she's all about mothering and nurturing. And I think this person realizes that he or she is going to have to step very softly around you because this pain is such a deep wound that you need to be taken care of at this point. You need love. You need compassion. If this person just comes in and says, okay, you know, I'm really sorry, let's just like move on, it's not going to work. This person really needs to open their heart to you and accept you in for who you are and not challenge you, not insult you or anything, not say, well, it's kind of your fault too. It has to be complete, unconditional love. And that takes courage. Love is the hardest thing to really show another person because it exposes you and it makes you feel vulnerable. So if this person is heading in that direction, I think that's really wonderful, actually, if he or she could do that. We shall see. Okay, we also have the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords, please. What do we have? So you're stuck in your head. You got all this anxiety. What do I do? You know, you're trapped. Maybe you're even trapped in all the past lies, past excuses. There is a victory here. I think even you are seeing yourself on this horse. I think you know you've won either way. I think, you are going to make the best decision and you're going to feel good about it. This might be a victory in you jumping on that horse and riding out of town and saying, bye-bye, I don't need this relationship or the situation any longer. I think you are starting to see yourself as somebody who's confident, worthy, and has really worked hard for this success. This card comes after the Five of Wands, which talks about strife and conflict and competition. Well, I mean, if there was competition before, you won. You won because this person is back or wants to be back. So either way, I think you're going to find that victory. You're going to feel good. You're going to feel really prideful. And you're going to be able to hold your head up and walk away, not with your tail between your legs. It's going to feel really good. So you might be in the Eight of Swords for a while, a good long while. But I think after, let's see, this is the Ace of Swords. So I think, let's see what we come to the very end. Maybe this is why you feel so prideful. Let's see. What do we have here for Aquarius? Why this Ace of Swords? Why this Ace of Swords? Yeah. So, this is the Five of Swords. And I think you've pretty much had it with the situation. I think you might actually move on because this Five of Swords really talks about somebody who is really selfish. They were winning at all costs, only for themselves. Once again, there's three people here, an indicator that possibly there was a third party, situation. But the Five of Swords also talks about you doing what you have to do for yourself. And I think maybe that's where that Six of Wands also comes in, that victory, is you looking back over your shoulder and saying, who won now? Who's on top now? I think you're doing what you have to do for yourself. Okay? And, it might not have turned out the way you've liked, but what better way is there, a resolve than, you feeling good about yourself? Then you feeling like you made the right decisions and you are, got on that horse and you are heading out of town. Okay, so be proud of yourself, Aquarius. This is a turning point, and I wish you all the luck. Thank you for joining me. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you later.